Oh no, it seems I cannot share the screen.
Why? Okay.
Yeah, because of my system, system of my computer.
I
Okay,
see.
but I can talk about general information about DAAD. DAAD is a German academic exchange service, which is the organization which supports the international students coming to Germany and the students who are studying and who are from Germany to study abroad. And there are lots of programs for people who are from Uzbekistan or from all over the world. There are undergraduate programs, like an exchange program for a semester or for a year in Germany. Graduate scholarship programs, which I have also. These are master degree scholarships and postgraduate studies for PhD. There are research grants and there are also short-term grants. As a tips for applying to DAAD scholarship, I would give you thorough research beforehand to see what kind of DAAD scholarships are available for you and for your country. And of course, strong application, letter of recommendations are important, language proficiency, in which language you're thinking about to study, whether it is English or in German. And in English also, there are lots of courses available. And of course, cultural understanding. You should understand that German culture and academic traditions are completely different from ours. When I talk about my experience as a DAAD scholarship holder, I got the EPO scholarship by DAAD. This is for development economics, and now I'm studying already in my fourth semester in Georg August Göttingen University. And at the same time, I'm working as a student research assistant at the university, and I will start soon my work at IT company as a marketing and sales specialist. There have been a couple of challenges, I think, since I moved here. Not everyone speaks English. That's why it's very important to know at least A1, A2 level German language here. Cultural differences. And I think in every country, young people have homesickness and financial management. There are, of course, affordable housing for students, support, and so on, but still, yeah, it is not easy. But there are lots of advantages of studying here in Germany. High quality education for free. Almost all government supported universities are free, and there are lots of career opportunities at the university. While you're studying, you have an opportunity to work and gain already experience. So my recommendations for future DAAD applicants: you have to prepare really well and start your application as early as possible. It is good to have a network of students who had already a German scholarship or any other scholarship who can give you really good advice how to apply, and stay positive and believe in yourself. If you have any questions related to the scholarship, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, Sadokat Alimova. It was nice to hear like your experience and your tips for future applicants. And thank you. And let's begin like our talk from your experience before the AD scholarship. What you have done before the scholarship, where did you make your bachelor, and where are you from actually? Like which part of the Uzbekistan?
I was born and raised in Navoy city, and I studied, when I graduated from school, I studied at the University of World Economy and Diplomacy, and my faculty was International Economic Relations.
Mhm.
And afterwards, after finishing the university, I started working in a bank, in a commercial bank, but I didn't like it. Then I opened my language center in Navoy city, as I decided to move back there.
Mhm.
Then I have been applying for scholarships for many years. I got not the full scholarship, for example, by Korean government scholarship, but I didn't stop, and I was persistent, and I was still applying, and at the end I could get the DAAD scholarship, but it was not immediately after I finished my bachelor's degree.
Yeah, that's so nice to hear that your dedication paid off and you fortunately get your DAAD scholarship. It's so nice. And like follow-up question for your past experience. Do you actually think that professional experience is the crucial part of your application?
I think it's up to the scholarship. For example, in my case, the scholarship that I applied for required having a professional experience at least 2 years. That's why it was good that I had experience at bank, but other scholarships I think do not require. And what I can say, what I have learned in Uzbekistan at workplace is not actually important here, because in Germany, I mean, in the developed world, everything is different.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So, and another question like raised up, why you decided to apply to DAAD scholarship?
When I was a student at university, we are supposed to choose our second language, second foreign language, and English was my first, and second one was German. And during the summer period, I applied for the scholarship by DAAD, which was like summer school in Germany, and I got the opportunity to get the scholarship as well. And I was in Germany for 1 month, and I have seen how Germany is, how the education system is, because we were eligible to use the libraries. And at the libraries, I have seen there are lots of students who are studying, who were like really dedicated to study. And I said, I will have my master's degree here in Germany. And yeah, it came true.
That's so nice to hear. Okay, so but you applied to DAAD scholarship and you didn't stop like after you got like not full scholarship from career government scholarship, and you decided to apply to DAAD scholarship. You got your DAAD scholarship, and how was your feeling after this? Like, what did you feel that you got like the most prestigious scholarship in the world?
Yeah, actually, I am married and I have a family. And I was looking for a scholarship which will cover all the costs of my family as well. And DAAD is such kind of scholarship which will pay for your kids, for your spouse, which will cover all the costs and give lots of opportunities. And when I actually, it was the 1st April in 2022, and no one believed me because it was 1st April. But I was like sitting and crying because it was my dream for so long time, and like I really cannot express how I was feeling that time. It was like dreaming about something for a long time and finally getting it, and you're in the seventh sky, as Uzbeks say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel it now. Like, okay, so nice to hear. Okay, that's great. Okay, so let's start from the another thing. Let's start from the application process. Can you tell us a bit about the like DAAD requirements, age limit, or IELTS language proficiency test? Like, these details, please.
Actually, DAAD doesn't have any exact requirements for language proficiency. You are supposed to enter to the university, and the university and your major actually shows which language requirement is like sufficient to study there. And I think in most cases 6.5 or 7 for international study majors are enough. And about preparation, for example, in my case, I got prepared for lots of things. I had to take GMAT and GRE tests because I am in the economic sphere, and it was compulsory for my major. I had to retake my IELTS because the IELTS has just 2 years of valid period. And I had to retake my German certificate because I had German language in order to have like more chances to get the scholarship. And also I got prepared for interviews, because this is not like one step after your documents are already reviewed and they admitted, you have to already pass the interview, which is also very related to your major, and the professors will ask lots of questions in your major. So yeah, it was a long process. I think I started getting prepared for the application in summer of previous year, and then I applied in September, I think, maybe at the beginning of October. Yeah,
I see. So you spend a very extensive amount of time just preparing for your
yeah.
application.
Yes, but I think in the DAAD there is very important requirement that your last education since you graduated should not be longer than 6 years before. So if you have, it doesn't matter, bachelor's degree or master's degree, more than 6 years ago, and you graduated 6 years ago, then you were not eligible to apply. So I think this is the most difficult part for the people who have already work experience and who are not like freshmen after graduating their undergraduate studies.
So yeah, this is very, very important thing to note for future applicant, that if you graduated like 6 years ago from your last like higher education, then you cannot apply for the DAAD scholarship.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why I had to study one more master's degree in Uzbekistan in order to be eligible. So it was my like long-term plan to come to Germany and get the scholarship.
Oh, I see now. So you did your first bachelor in University of Diplomacy, and then you did your you did your first master in University of Diplomacy.
No, I was in Nava ICT, so I studied at Nava Pedagogical Institute.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So you're doing
it was not very related to my field of study, but I needed a just diploma.
Just diploma. I see. So
Yeah.
you're doing your second master's in Germany now.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, very, very like informative webinar. Okay, let's move on. Okay, another question is, so you applied to the DAAD scholarship, and what you think is made your application stand out? Like which part of your application?
It is very hard to judge myself. I don't know. I think I was a very good student at the university, and yeah, they asked some questions during the interviews that I could answer because I have been getting prepared for GMAT. And yeah, I think, I don't know, there can be lots of things. I think I am smart enough. I have an average 8 on IELTS. I had that time B1 certificate on German language. I had GMAT and GRE in a really good level. And I don't know, I said that I am persistent, and no matter whether they give me a scholarship or not, I will still come to Germany because I have already planned, I have gathered enough money, I was ready to move there. But if you give me the scholarship, I will be dedicated for study rather than earning money and financing myself. And I think when I said this, they said, wow, it is a really strong argument and we like it.
Yeah, I see. Okay. This is like my first time hearing this type of answer. Yeah, that's so nice. Okay. So, I think that what you mentioned is like being persuasive and like being very strong in your argument is kind of value of DAAD scholars. And what do you think? Are there any other specific skills or experience that DAAD values in their like applicants?
I think you should think about how socially active you were as well. For example, in my application, I had 2 extra documents to show that I was, first of all, a very active participant of the women entrepreneurs in my region.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, I was very active participant of the organization helping disabled people.
Mm.
So it showed that I was socially active and I tried to do something for society as well, not only my academic background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they value the like being socially responsible.
I see. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so another thing is like what is like very important during the application process, the motivational letters and research proposal if you had it. How did you prepare your motivational letter or like research proposal if it is applicable?
Yeah, that period of time we didn't have ChatGPT, and we could not get any brilliant ideas. But first of all, I was sure at which university I'm going to study and which major.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned every detail about the department, about the courses that are offered, and what is interesting for me, what can I learn there. And I try to persuade the committee, I think, that this is the major that I really want to get,
Mm-hmm.
and I am ready. I have enough background and I want to learn more. And I think could show what kind of plans I have in the future as well. This is very important to have exact plans. But of course, if you say I'm not very sure and I'm flexible, because with the time maybe my plans will change, it is also okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you should show that at least you have short-term plans and what exactly will bring you the scholarship, or what exactly you will bring to the scholarship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And understandable, yeah. Okay. So you got your you applied to DAAD scholarship, you got your DAAD scholarship, and this is the time to buy the tickets and go to Germany. Okay, you entered the Germany, and how was your feeling? Like you see another world, you see another city, another country, another mentality, and another social like diversity, right? How was your feelings?
It was not the first time, it was second time actually that I came to this country. So but the feelings were amazing. Like I remember first day when I landed to Frankfurt airport and I felt the uh, in summer, it was 1st of August, and in summer, Uzbekistan is very hot, and here it was windy, it was rainy, and the weather, the people, the infrastructure, everything like amazed me. And I
Mhm.
made the post, I remember, on Facebook or on Instagram, that arrived amazed, astonished, and it was like this. And
Mhm.
I went to language course actually. In my scholarship, I was supposed to take 2 months of language course and afterwards to start my studies. And at language course, we are supposed to like learn German language, and afternoon go to university canteen and eat there. I had to ride a bike because I didn't have bus ticket since then, and like everything European lifestyle, riding bikes, like wearing, I don't know, this raincoats.
Yeah, very
Yeah, everywhere green. People are so nice and they smile all the time. And sorry. And yeah, everything was completely different. And I was very happy. And when I started my studies here at my university, at the beginning it was hard. It was really hard because the education system is different. Everything is different here. And I think I was one of the best students at the university in my bachelor's degree, but still I was not the best here. When I saw other people who are so smart, they know so many languages, they know everything, like it seemed for me, they know everything. And I know nothing because, yeah, in my major, we were supposed to do lots of mathematical and this high mathematics stuff.
Yeah,
And I didn't know. I didn't know. I was not ready for that. I was shocked, but after some time, I learned it. If one person could learn, then another person can also. But the
exactly.
university campus, the life of students here, it is really amazing. Right now, also after 2 years almost, when I walk on the campus, I every day say, ah, mashallah.
Yeah, this is the place what I want, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So DAD scholarship, like they select best of the best students from every country, and that's why you will be not only driven by university, you will also be driven by community where you live in. So this is also a very important thing to mention about like any governmental scholarship because they will fund your education because you are best out of the best.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, so you started studying in Germany like like several months has passed, 2 years passed for since that, and what is your most memorable aspect of your time in Germany?
Hmm. Like, in the beginning of my studies at the first semester, we were supposed to take compulsory courses, and one of such kind of courses was econometrics. Maybe there are people who study economics and they know econometrics is one of the hardest courses for us. And when I heard that I am supposed to take the exam, I said, oh my God, I hate this course. It is so hard. I could barely pass when I was in my bachelor's degree. And it came back again. And but I gave, lots of energy. I got prepared, I think, 1.5 months, like 8 hours a day, sitting and doing that. And when we had an exam, and the exam results were revealed, I heard that I was the best among all the faculty students. And the professor offered me a job as a tutor on that course.
Wow.
And I said, actually, I promised it to myself and the idea that I will never work until I finish my studies. But they offered the job at the university, and I said, why not? Like,
Exactly.
the thing that was hard for me came at the end as a job for me. And afterwards, I started working for this professor as a student research assistant, and I'm still working with him. So, yeah, it was very hard, but I think I did it, and I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, this is very like inspirational because not only like your dedication, but being like very persistent and like achieving like seeing the result and achieving this like is another thing. Yeah, okay. So this is very like outstanding. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on for your plans. Where do you see yourself after 5 or 10 years?
Okay, 5 or 10 years is very hard to say, but I have like short-term plans.
Mhm.
As I said, from October, I'm planning to start working at IT industry, but I will be there like responsible for digital marketing and sales. But I'm really interested in IT. I'm learning data science, data analysis, and in the future, maybe I will move to the IT sphere, which is not very economics, but I think we should be open to new changes and what the life brings. We
Mhm.
see that artificial intelligence is developing nowadays, and we are supposed to change our course in order to adapt the situations. So in the afterwards, when I finish my studies, I want to stay at this company and gain experience, and then we'll see. Maybe I will go to another company. Maybe I will open my own company. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
we'll see.
the another startup in Uzbekistan.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, this is great to hear. So you'll be working in Germany, right?
Yes, and I think I will stay in Germany,
Okay, you'll
at
stay.
least for now. Yeah,
Okay, so you like Germany.
I love Germany, really. After two
Oh,
years, I was in Uzbekistan. I love Uzbekistan as well, but I think right now I want to be here.
okay. So this is very great to hear. And Do you have anything else to share with our future generation?
I think we have some questions in the chat.
Yeah.
So, or are you planning to move there later?
Yeah, if you don't have anything like to add or to share with the audience, we can start like replying to the questions.
I would say never give up. That's the most important thing. Like most of the people start applying or start like dreaming about something, and they make 100 steps and they say, okay, it didn't work. But maybe 101st step was actually something that you needed and that will bring to you something. That's why never give up, be persistent, plan. Of course, just lying on the bed and dreaming about something is not enough. You have to do. Maybe doing just one small thing today will not change anything. But if you do it over 1 year, over 2 years, it will be a lot. So just keep going and believe in yourself. You can get whatever you want. Just you should try.
Exactly. That's so nice. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, we can go ahead and start replying questions. Okay, so the first question is from Mukhlisa Fathullaeva. What was your jamat score?
Oh, I cannot remember right now. But I remember it was like I don't know even the system right now. I think it is 600 plus something.
I think it's 800 now.
This is maximum, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get maximum, of course. I
Um,
think mine was 650, 670. I am not sure, but it like I know it was enough to enter to the university.
okay, so Mukhlisa replied in the chat that she said that it's 805. It's new focus edition.
Okay, this is the maximum point, but
Yeah.
of course I didn't get maximum. I think it is very hard to get maximum, but
Yeah, sure.
I got 600 plus something.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Without Jamat and GRE, is it possible to apply to the DAD? The question from Sadokat Mahmoudov.
As I said before, it's up to the university and major. It's not up to the AD. You have to choose, I think, 3 or 5 universities. It's up to the which scholarship you're applying, because the AD has lots of scholarship. I do advise you to look at the DAD portal, search for the scholarship which you are eligible for, and then decide to which one you apply. And you can apply not only to one scholarship, but multiple of them. I did so, for example. That's why when you are choosing the university, you have to look at the university entrance requirements. Maybe they do require GMAT, maybe they never require it. So it's up to the university.
Okay, I see. That's nice. Another question is from Muhammad John. If I want to study masters in biology there, is GRE or GMAT required for me?
It is very hard to answer for me because I'm not a biologist and I'm not related to that sphere. I think you can look for it, but as far as I know, GRE and GMAT are mostly for economists or business administrations or something related to economics. So I think you have to look at the universities.
Okay, thank you. Okay, another statement from Sadokat Mahmoudov. The organizer, please give the relevant question that has been how to apply for the scholarship, what kinds of the aspect we should pay more attention, is there any fill out the application or not? Okay, from this statement, I see that 2 questions. What kind of aspect we should pay more attention is the first question. Second question is there any fill out how to apply for the scholarship?
You have to search daad.de. This is Germany. In German will be Deutschland, DE. And you can find there, as I said, you can search for scholarship and write your major, write your country, and you can find a lot of scholarship there. And there are lots of documents, I think, which is very important that you apply when you are applying. You're on time before the deadline. you applied all the necessary documents, nothing is missing, and every document is done in a high quality. That is the most important thing.
Okay, thank you. So another question is, can bachelors also apply to the DAAD scholarship?
As I said before, yes, we have. I mean, they have bachelor's degree scholarships as well, but I think it is for one semester or for 1 year only. And I think in most cases, you're supposed to know German.
Yes.
But you can again look at the website. I am not sure because I didn't have this scholarship, so I cannot give precise information about it.
So yeah, just to add to Ms. Sadokat Alimova, you need to know German language to apply for bachelor's program, and to get like DAAD scholarship. Okay, so another question is in the chat is, can you please give more information about DAAD summer school opportunities?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to apply for it if you are not finishing this year, and if you are not first year student, you can apply. It means at the beginning of the second year or third year. And then in summertime, you will go to Germany if you get the scholarship for summer period for 1 month, but you are supposed to know German language because this is a language course. Yeah. But you can find this information on the website. And I think there are lots of DAAD specialists in Uzbekistan who can also give you support. You can search for Telegram groups of German embassy in Uzbekistan. They also announce lots of things. So yeah, you can find.
I'm sorry, Firuze Banu, can you please repeat your question or type it in the chat? Savolingizni chatda qoldirsangiz bo'ladimi yoki boshqatdan qaytarsangiz bo'ladimi?
I think she just forgot to unmute the system.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, so we will keep going. Is it possible?
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Can we give like questions orally? Is it possible?
It is possible.
Oh, thank you. I just have quick question. Can you please explain if we need to get acceptance letter from German university before applying for DAAD scholarship?
It's up to the university again. Some universities, like application period starts, I don't know, in April, in March, but the DAAD scholarships application starts right now, I think till October, till the end of October. It means you cannot have that acceptance letter, but you were supposed to enter to the university. Now you can apply for DAAD, but afterwards you should give to DAAD your acceptance letter.
Got it. Thank you. And the second question is it necessary to give like IELTS certificate? Because I study at Webster University and it's American, so is it
think
possible?
if you have the major which you got in English, then you are not supposed to have IELTS.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you for your questions, Durdana. We'll keep going. Okay, one question from our audience. Is it necessary to transfer to a master's degree corresponding to a bachelor's field, or can it be transferred to another field? For example, I'm currently studying a bachelor degree in transportation. Can I apply for a master's degree in economics?
I would never prefer doing that. Why not? Because there is a really big shortage of specialists in transportation system in all over the Europe. And the people who have actually this education background can find job easier than economists do. But if you really want to study economics, then you have to look at the entry requirements of the university, of the major that you want to apply. Some majors say nothing about it, but some of them require that you get, for example, I don't know how many credits of this course, so many credits on another course. So there are requirements. So yeah, you can study master's degree if there are no requirements of having previous amount of credits on some courses.
Yes. So just to add, in most of the European universities, if you plan to like change your major, like from your bachelor's degree, you need to prove your knowledge for the major you're applying to. You can either prove it by your bachelor's degree, or you can prove it by some courses external. Okay, so let's move on. Now I'm just a freshman, and to it, I will study in Germany for master's degree. I want to continue my major in computer science as my bachelor. So can you suggest which university is appropriate to me?
It is very hard because Germany has so many universities. I don't know even the number of universities here, but of course it is not 30 plus like in Uzbekistan. There are lots of universities, and I don't know, you have to search it yourself. And I would prefer not to go to big cities. For example, in Munich, is it Munich in English? München, Berlin, or Frankfurt, Hamburg, Cologne, because it is very expensive there to live and it is very hard to find accommodation. But very good universities, best universities are situated there. But I don't know, I would prefer to live in a little bit smaller city with not so high competition, but still with a very good education and more affordable living costs.
Mhm. Yes. Okay. Another question is some universities in Germany to which I want to apply are requiring 210 ECTS credits, but there is an option for those who earn 180 credits to earn additional like 30 ECTS credits during the master studies in Germany. I have 180 ECTS credits from a bachelor's degree. Do you think that less ECTA credit from a bachelor's degree can impact my application to DAAD?
As I said before, DAAD doesn't care whether you enter to the university or not. And if you have fewer credits than you can enter to one university, then you cannot apply. Then you have to choose another universities for which 180 credits are sufficient.
Mhm.
For DAAD, it doesn't matter. It is very important that you are eligible to enter to that university. And
Mhm.
how many credits you have, it doesn't matter.
Mhm. Okay. I hope we answered your question, Timur. We're going forward. As far as I know, there are many DAAD scholarships like ERP, etc. Which one exactly you applied?
I applied for master for all specialties, and I applied for EPOS. EPOS, I will write in the chat. And I got the EPOS. So at the same time, you can apply for 2 scholarships, but not ERP and master for all specialties.
Mhm.
You cannot apply for both of them, but you can apply for example, ERP and another type of scholarship, and master for all specialties and another type again.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to look at the requirements.
Yeah, every program have their own like unique requirement. And yeah, you need to pay a very close attention to those requirements before like, collecting or applying to these scholarship. Okay, can you tell me about disadvantages of DAD? My friend who won the scholarship said that he cannot travel easily. He should ask permission.
Actually, you are supposed to ask permission if you're traveling more than 6 weeks. But I traveled to many countries. I traveled even to the US, and I never asked anyone because it was not longer than 6 weeks. I'm sorry, if you are studying at the university, you will not travel longer than 6 weeks. Or I think what is hard about DAD, you are supposed to ask permission if you want to work. It was hard for me. Like I worked all the time till now at the university as a student research assistant or tutor, but I could not work somewhere else because DAD would cut my scholarship if I'm earning more than some amount of money that they allow.
Mhm.
That's why in October my scholarship finished and I'm starting my new job. But I think, I mean, I will get less money for my job than DAAD paid for me. So I was doing nothing, not working, but still getting that money, then working 20 hours per week and earning less amount of money. So I think it's also advantage, actually, not disadvantage.
Yes.
It gives you freedom to study, not to work.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, let's go forward. Can you briefly explain the basics of the writing of motivational letter, and can you tell us about the content of the motivational letter you wrote?
That's a very hard question because I forgot. I mean, I write so many motivation letters because I'm still applying for something new is coming. I'm applying for jobs. I'm applying for example, in February, I was in the US. I applied for the Harvard conference scholarship, for example, right? So I am not sure exactly what I have written, but I think what I said, I have written in my motivation letter also, that no matter I get the scholarship or not, I will come to Germany because this is my like long-term plan, and I have already planned and organized everything. But if I get the scholarship, it will make my life easier, and I will concentrate on all my like resources on study, and yeah, I will be really good student, which I did. I am really. My average credit notes right now is 1.7 without my master dissertation, which is considered very good.
Mhm. Yes. Okay. So let's move on. Okay, another question is, hello, do you know if in German university, especially in architecture faculties, SAT is required for bachelor's degree?
SAT for bachelor's degree. For bachelor's degree, it is very hard to find the course which is taught in English, in architecture.
Yeah.
I think you had better apply for a master's degree after you finish, or you learn German. Maybe there are courses, I don't know, because yeah, I haven't searched for
Yeah.
that, but as far as I know,
Just to add to your statement, DAAD scholarship, especially like in those type of majors like architecture or biology or like chemistry, these type of majors are very, very limited for English programs. So they do require German language proficiency test, or what you can do just to apply for master's program. Okay. Is it possible to apply to DAAD without scholarship, without IELTS? Sorry.
as I said, if your major was taken in English, I mean, your university is English taught university, then you don't need IELTS. But if you have German language certificate, then you don't need IELTS. But you should show that you are proficient in any other foreign language which will be taught at your university.
Okay, I see. Let's move on. Is marks on school influence? Is mark
No,
school influence in the decision of granting DAD?
no, I don't think so. But the universities ones do, yeah. But they require your school certificate. I don't know why in Germany it is very important to have school certificate, even if you have 2 masters.
Okay, I see. This is so interesting why they do require like high school transcripts.
I don't know.
Yeah. Is there a tuition fee for master's degree? In other words, I heard that all universities are free. Is it really so?
As I said before, government supported universities are free. There are some international like departments or international measures that you have to pay. For example, in most cases, MBA, I think, is tuition based. So not all of them are free, but most of them are free. You have to look at the university website Yeah, I think study at the in Germany is free as long as this is state-owned university.
So the university should be public, and
Yes.
public universities in Germany are free.
Yes.
So just to
excuse me for interrupting you, and just I would like to add one information that in the state of Baden-Württemberg, all universities are not free. Unfortunately, we are paying here. Even I'm studying at one of the state universities here, and yes, we are obliged to pay.
How much do you pay?
It is 1,700 euros per semester.
Oh, I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that. I didn't know.
Yeah, and as far as I know, this is only for like the study language is English should be paid, but the one who are studying in German, not.
I see. Okay. But I think it is only in your state because
yes, in Baden-Württemberg, yeah.
Okay, okay, I see.
Okay, so this is also like one attention to us that we need to look up to requirements of each university and be sure what do they require from the student. Just to add, we'll not be accepting questions from the audience after like 3:15 Uzbekistan time. Let's move on to a couple of last questions. I have a bachelor's degree in insurance concentration in Tashkent Institute of Finance, but I want to do a master's degree in accounting in one of the German universities. So can I do it without accounting background? Currently, I have IELTS 7 and jamat 610.
I think it's up to the university, as I said. They require, for example, I don't know, I think they require maths, they require statistics, maybe they require some kind of accounting courses, I don't know. So you have to look. But I think in Uzbekistan, the bachelor's degree education is very general, and I'm not sure, but I think possibly you have enough credits. But I think you should look at the universities.
Okay, I want to apply to the DAAD Master Scholarship, and I have a good mark is on my bachelor degree, but have low grades on school. So my question is, how important is marks on school for granting the DAAD application, like DAAD for application?
It doesn't matter. I said before, it doesn't matter. I have also very bad marks at my school certificates because I didn't go to school when I was getting prepared for the university. So it didn't influence.
Yeah. Can you tell us about how to continue master's degree after 1 year studying German? I'm
not sure I got.
Yeah, I didn't get your question, Anwar. Can you please elaborate on it?
I wanted to say how to continue master's degree in USA after one year study in Germany. I forgot to write USA.
I see. I don't have this information because I didn't try, but I think it is possible. It is possible. You should just
you should
look
just
for some more information.
And do you have some acknowledgements that did that kind of deal?
Oh, then you have to look at the there are double degrees. Maybe the universities have double degree with United States. So at the same time, you will have like German diploma and United States diploma and 1 year education here, 1 year there. For example, we have with other German European countries, but I'm not sure with US there are or not. At least I don't know, but I think there should be. You can look for them. So double degree, US, Germany universities or courses you can write, and I think you can find something.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's move on. What part of requirement should I focus on in order to get the DAAD summer school?
Summer school.
Yeah.
I think when I applied for summer school, my German was not that good, but I got the scholarship, not my competitors or opponents, because I have worked during the summer school at like Germany owned, I'm not sure, German owned or like Germany-based business in Tashkent, and I had the certificate. And I think it helped me. Like it showed that I am connected to Germany somehow. So I think it would be good to have such kind of certificate, or maybe to have some kind of notes that you studied at Goethe Institute, for example, and you have very good connections there. You like the, I don't know, some kind of extracurricular activities that they organize. So you're very aware with German culture. I think these points are very important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very important to know if you want to apply before any programs. We know that the student social activity is also very important when applying for the DAAD scholarship. What exactly did you do in this regard? What advice can you give? I guess it was mentioned in the webinar. I would say
Yes,
the best approach would be we will share the recording of the webinar after this webinar in a couple of days, and you can definitely watch it afterwards. We are running out of time now, and that's why we should skip your question. I'm sorry for this, and we are going to next question. Can you just say that is Germany good to study master degree for tourism and hospitality, or would you recommend another EU country?
It is very hard for me to judge about other countries, and it is very hard for me to judge this major in Germany. But I know one thing, that there is really high shortage of specialists in this field, hotel and hospitality business, which means you can find, like you have very good job prospects here. But education system, I can say in Germany is in a very high level. Yeah, when I compare, of course, I studied only in Uzbekistan and I cannot compare with other countries. But when I compare, I mean, I studied at one of the best universities in Uzbekistan already. But still, it was very hard for me to study here because the level, education level is so good here and everything is free. Yeah, I think it is a very good place to study here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is DAAD have a limited amount of places for one country?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they're of course limited because it's like they cannot fund everyone. They have some limitations to fund the students. Yeah, and I think we can end up Q&A session now. Thank you very much, Ms. Sadokat, for your time and for your contribution. I will go like for 5 minutes to explain our new course, what we are offering for prospect students. Here is it. You can see now. So we are opening a EU graduate scholarship mentorship, and this will be the program itself will start after 12 days. The ECG mentorship is a 3-month mentorship program aiming to guide students through top European scholarship programs such as Italy Governmental Scholarship, DAAD, Stipendium Hungaricum, Chevening Scholarship, those scholarship. This only for master students. Programs will be completely online, and the mentors will be from there will be 3 mentors, Sardar Alayarov, who got the DAAD scholarship, who got Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship, and graduated from University of Szeged from Hungary. And Dinara, she's graduate student at University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. And Jafarbek Ulmasov, he is graduated from Duke University and currently head of like mentors here. And also you can find the brochure about all detailed information on our webpage. And also for more information, you can go to Telegram channel, which I will share now in the chat, to get the up-to-date information and to be Okay, give me a second. Okay, so I shared the Telegram link in the chat. So it will be best tool for you. It will be the main source of news about our graduate mentorship. And this is all what I want to tell about the ECG program. And we can end up here. Thank you very much again, Sadokat Alimova, for your time, for your contribution. And we are wishing you a best of luck in your future career, maybe the next startup in Uzbekistan or in the world. And best of luck in your studies and in your dissertation. Thank you very much
Thank you very much.
For your contribution.
Thank you very much for having me. I wish good luck to everyone. And I hope next year they can already study their studies at one of the best universities of the world.
Yes. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for your contribution. I left the Telegram channel in the chat. So this is the best tool for you to use as a news source.